All right, so somebody don't come out now, can't explain the hypocrisy in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu subsidy removal. He says subsidy is removed for the benefit of the governors and the friends of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Before I even go further back, make una watch the video now, come back and tell my take in all of this.
The first question we should interrogate is that, was subsidy or ever removed under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? The answer is no.
But according to the government, the answer
no,
is
it is not according to government. It is the issue is that we have never interrogated these issues.
Okay.
You understand? A man walked up to the podium and announced that subsidy is gone without a plan. They came up with nothing. And the next day, of course, prices jacked up of everything, including fuel. From diesel to kerosene to petrol, everything. Cost of transportation increased by over 200 to 400%. Tinubu never removed subsidy. He only announced the removal of subsidy so that he could generate and raise money to sustain his lifestyle and fund his friends. And I'll tell you why, in clear and unambiguous terms. A man, president of is serious about governance, cannot run two separate economies in one country. It's impossible.
Okay.
Tinubu runs two separate economies.
How so?
One for the poor and another for the rich. And I'll tell you. We are talking of a president who announced the removal of fuel subsidy, and we are paying higher for everything. So, of course, we are the ones paying. So he's taking money from us. In the same breath, the same president approved through an executive order waivers, interventions, and supports from oil multinational companies to the tune of about $11.5 per barrel for agreeing to come and invest in Nigeria to explore our oil, our crude. And we are asking what it resembles in simple expression, assuming I was speaking to Tinubu and assuming he is watching me, because I'm not just communicating to ordinary Nigerians. You know, he loves to distribute rice. So I believe he loves the rice economics. So I'm going to speak to him using his closest ally, which is rice economics, which is the only type of economics he understands. It is like a man who is aware, Tinubu is aware that there is an Owambe party at this location. And there's a restaurant beside an Owambe party. Ordinarily, in an Owambe party, Owambe in the Yoruba parlance is a large party celebration where food and everything is free, including sonorous music and dances. Now, food is free there, and there's a restaurant beside it. And Nigerians are coming with their plates to come and eat at the Owambe. And the man says, no, you cannot eat there. Go to the restaurant to buy food. But in turn, he will provide private jets to his friends abroad because he respects the color of their skin compared to Nigerians who are the owners of the crude. And he tells them, come and eat at the Owambe while Nigerians eat at the restaurant and pay for the food. And Atiku is saying no. We're not even talking about either old or new subsidy. No, or the model. There is a subsidy model that existed, which he never removed. The audited account of the NNPC clearly shows, without contradiction, that over 17 trillion naira went into energy security costs. A part of it, about 8 point something trillion, about 7 point something trillion went to under recovery. Under recovery is another name for subsidy. So a man cannot say, hold on, just hold on.
I know.
So he debuted. No.
I want us to stay away from the politics to the main issue.
It is not the politics.
Which I know you're also very interested in. And that's why I asked the question.
Yes.
And I want you to try to be as specific for Nigerians to understand where you are coming from.
No. You see, Nigerians,
what exactly will Atiku government be subsidizing? Is it the crude that is supplied to the refineries, or the cost of refining, or the final price of that refined product at the pump price? And I'm asking this for you to give us a specific example.
Yes.
If petrol should sell, for instance, at
don't worry, I'm not. Hold on, Clement.
Because I want to bring profit.
We are not. See, we are not going to give. We are not going to discuss figures as if we are talking about. We are giving campaign figures. We see before Atiku speaks. Before he speaks, he thinks and he plans.
Yes.
He is not like those who consume a bowl of amala and climb the podium at Atiku Square and declare subsidy is gone in 3 words. No. Atiku is a different character.
Yeah, but
what we are saying is clearly. Hold on. Yes,
Nigeria
want to understand. But I will not sit down here to give you specific numbers because our subsidy plan is going to be capped, is going to be budgeted, is going to be audited by and verified independently.
All right.
So because of that, I'll tell you, our subsidy is targeted from the barrel,
all right,
from the crude, supplied to the refineries in Nigeria. Hold on. Now, the subsidy you are used to is on imported fuel.
Okay.
That is the finished product. We are giving subsidy on the crude itself. And what is he saying? He's not just giving subsidy on the crude. We are saying that, look, here is a rice farmer. A bag of rice is 60,000 naira. And Atiku looks at it with members of his cabinet, and he goes to the National Assembly. For the year 2027,
yes,
my target is that a bag of rice for every Nigerian home should be 30,000 naira. How do we achieve it? How much do we have? So we look at how much we have to cater to this. And I'm going to use even Tinubu's figures to do this description for you to look at.
I'll come back.
Them that don't watch am now, they don't hear say on several fronts, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he don't scam us for this country with this oil subsidy. The most funniest thing in all of this, the president would beat his hand to his chest, say, since he come on board, there is no strike, the government are having money, these are having this, but what about the ordinary people on the street? The ordinary people are suffering. When we want to talk about education, now we talk about net fund. But let me ask most of you who are proponents or supporters of his net fund hypocrisy. When you were going to school, how much was your school fees? When Tinubu came on board, how much was the school fees in OAU? How much was the school fees in University of Port Harcourt? It was less than 50,000 naira. This man came on board. This man jacked the money up. He can't say in the give now loan to pay in order for now to get education. If the government they give loan to our students in our institution, if they give them stipends as well, it's also a pointer saying even without the loan, the student can still go to school free of charge. If our school fees were to be as cheap as 50,000 naira, and the money you are giving us as loan to pay for education is being injected back to the educational system, education will improve past the way it did. When I see our educational system for this country, now that of 1932, about Macaulay time, that was the practice to today. The money they give students as loan should have been injected back into the system to make sure, say, the quality of education for our universities, polytechnical education in Nigeria is worthwhile. Go to a lot of clinics in Nigeria. Basic equipment that doctors are supposed to use, they don't have it. Look at our engineers in this country. They are not even what to be called engineers in other parts of the world. Look at our scientists in this country. We are not making any kind of research. These are areas where the government should channel our money to, but rather they scam us with the loan. God will judge every one of us. My greatest joy, let me see, campaign don't start. All the sticks to don't know before will begin to know. Last, we go all wise up in this country. I'll see you guys soon.